Well, hello everybody. It is Sunday, um, September 29th. Can you believe tomorrow is the last day of September? Boy, this month just flew by. Well, got on the scale this morning. As you know, yesterday I was up a little bit because I had gone out to eat Friday night. And I knew I would be because of the sodium content. I've lost all that now, so I'm back down to 199.8, which is what I was on weigh-in day. So I've got, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 more mornings before I do my official weigh-in. I'm going out to lunch tomorrow. We are going back to that same Mexican restaurant. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have that soup again because it was pretty good. But, and I just got the small portion. And actually, when I was there the other night, I didn't even have it all. So I think what I'm going to do when I order it is that I will ask for a to-go container immediately and just like half of it. And then the side salad too that I got, I'm going to order it without the cheese. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some of the, I don't have them yet. I need to go grab some tonight, of the nut thins, the corn and sea salt nut thins, and I'll take those with me. It's pre-portioned out, so I know that it's like, is it 3 points or 4 points? One of those. It might be 3 for 41 crackers that I can dip in the salsa, so I can enjoy that without feeling like, oh, I can't have something. So I think that's how I'm going to handle lunch tomorrow, especially since I know I've been to this restaurant before, and I mean, I don't want to undo a good thing again. So, or I may just forego the soup altogether and just get the little side salad. It depends. I'm going to eat breakfast and a morning snack before I go. Anyway, so I'm formulating a plan before I get to that restaurant again tomorrow. I want to spend the time with my brother and my sister. So I'm gonna focus on the fellowship instead of the food. Let me just say that's my plan. And I always have these plans, and then I get the food in front of me, and it's like. But yesterday, when I saw that 2 number again, I thought, oh, no, this is not going to happen. So I'm back down to my 78 pounds total loss. So my cat is on his way here. And I don't know how Molly's going to react when he gets here. They lived together for a while, for over a year before. So, but Molly hasn't been around another animal in my space for a while now. So, but they texted me and said, we're on our way with the cat. So, we'll see how things go tonight. Anyway, so as I'm making this video right now, I'm watching the Browns game. That's why I keep kind of looking up to see what's going on in the game. Right now, they're winning. Who knew? Anyway, as I make this video, I've had breakfast, my morning snack, and lunch. And right now, I'm only up to 8 points. So I'm really trying to stay away from the sodium stuff. So that's why I was thinking earlier, well, I could have a bag of popcorn. Well, I don't want the sodium. So I'm trying to stay away from the sodium. And I'm getting low on my groceries anyway. Payday is Tuesday, so I'm going to be going to the grocery store. I've been working on my meal plans. Finding all kinds of recipes that I forgot that I had made at one time or that I liked. I'll tell you what, that breakfast cookie I had this morning was really good. And they're only 1 point. I could have another one for a snack this afternoon if I want to. But we'll just see. I mean, I just finished my lunch, so I'm not really hungry. I'm planning on dinner tonight, probably about 6 o'clock, and I'm just having leftover chicken from last night. So anyway, I walked around. I'm dodging the raindrops outside. So I walked around the pond 3 times when I had the dog out. I thought I'll get at least a half a mile in. I think I'm at 3/4 of a mile again. So if we get a break in the rain, I'm going to go out and walk again 3 times around. And that should give me another 3/4 of a mile. So at least it's some exercise. So I have a plan. And now that I'm in the ones, I kind of like to have a laser focus. I don't want to ever see that 2 as the front number again, ever. I mean, Sandy's talking about the 3, or that she never wants to see the 3 again in her middle number or her front number. And I don't ever want to see the 2. Maybe in the middle number, but not in that front number again. And probably not. Oh, the Browns just scored again? Wow. That was like almost a kickoff return, I think. Wow, they might win this game. 88-yard run. Okay, then. That was a kickoff return touchdown. Yay. Go Browns. This morning I was calling them the Factory of Sadness. So, anyway, oh no, it wasn't a TD run. It was the second play. All right, I digress. It's been a while since I could watch a football game that I was happy about with the Browns. Yesterday was a good football day, college-wise for me. All my teams won, so I was happy. I don't know what else to add right now. I don't have any words of wisdom to say other than the thing Dee was talking about in her videos about doing honest tracking and about how it's helping her. I was looking back on some of my Connect posts that I was making like a year or so ago, and I was doing all these posting challenges about post your points every day. And I'm thinking about coming up with another challenge. I mean, it's almost October. I'm thinking about doing a Thanksgiving Day challenge. I just have to kind of formulate it in my mind. And that's not just for us YouTubers, but for everybody that is following the Weight Watchers Freestyle plan tracking challenge, leading us up to Thanksgiving Day, just to see how we can do. Now, I do honest tracking already. Everything that goes in my mouth, I track whether it's good or bad. I wasn't always like that. This is a McDonald's cup, but I fill it with water. I measured out, I can get 3 cups of water in this if I don't put ice in it. So I fill this up 2 or 3 times a day, and that's what I drink out of with my straw. So anyway, tell me what you think about Thanksgiving. Is that too far away to do a challenge? But I know that a year or so ago on Connect, I was doing an Easter challenge, during Lent, about honest tracking. But like I said, I think a lot of us already do the honest tracking. But if you still think that'd be a good challenge, I'd be up for it. Holidays are going to be tough, I think they're tough for anybody, but it's almost my birthday month. So it's going to be doubly tough for me. And I have a lot of events. The October 1st is a niece and a nephew's birthday. October 2nd is my sister's birthday. October 10th is my oldest brother's birthday. October 11th is my birthday. October 23rd is my youngest son's 21st birthday. And then, of course, Joe's birthday was on October 31st, and I'm still going to make his traditional dinner. I decided that today, and all it is beef stew and a pumpkin. But he loved that dinner. I'd cook the beef stew, and then I would serve it in a big pumpkin. And then for bowls, I would get the smaller pumpkins, and we would use those for our bowls. I would clean those out too. And then I always made like this cranberry sparkling punch. We called it the blood punch because it was Halloween, But I probably won't make the rolls because I always made dinner rolls to go with it too. But he loved that dinner all the time. And the last dinner that he had on his birthday, because he died 3 days after his birthday. I made the beef stew, and I had asked him what kind of cake he wanted, and he wanted a pumpkin pie instead, so that's what he got. So in his honor, I might make a crustless pumpkin pie. I do have a Weight Watchers pumpkin pie recipe, which I think the whole pie is like 1 point. I'll have to find that. I just saw here somewhere. I've been sorting through my recipes today because they've all just been in this big file folder. So I've been pulling out all my crock pot freezer meals that I'm going to try to make some of them, make them Weight Watcher friendly. All my baking recipes, all my canning recipes, all my Weight Watchers recipes. So I'm sorting all of that. Just so it's easier for me to find, especially with the holidays coming and me going back to work. I want to be able to easily find some of this stuff. So I think with one of my first couple paychecks, I'm going to buy a small chest freezer for up here so I can do more of that. If I work the late shift, I'll be working till 10 o'clock, so I'm not going to be eating after I get home. So, but I have a lot to figure out. Anyway, like I said, I've been working on my meal plans today. I'm trying to come up with something different because the last couple of weeks I've been eating pretty much the same thing. I'm not every day, but it's time to start mixing it up again. I'm going to try to add more fish to my diet this week. That's on my list for the grocery store. And I've been looking through my old meal plans. The one thing I eat for lunch often, and I haven't made it in a long time, are the shrimp and black bean tostadas. And I think they were 5 points because they use the corn tortillas. But I'm thinking I could probably make one on one of those Olay tortilla wraps, which are only 1 point. The Olay tortilla, not the wrap, but it's smaller than the wrap, but it's only 1 point. So I'd save a couple points there, and I think the recipe that I found on the Weight Watchers site use Mexican cheese reduced fat, which I have some here at 2 points. I could eliminate the points if I use fat-free cheddar. Not that I need to eliminate all the points. I'm just saying if I didn't want to have 5 points for lunch, because sometimes I don't. So anyway, I'm just thinking. But that was one recipe that I enjoy. I remember I liked it. That I used to have. 8 points if you use the holy guacamole stuff on top of it, which I never did. I just weighed out a point's worth of avocado and used it that way. And what was the other thing that I saw? Oh, flank steak. I remember I fixed that about once a week. I remember my husband really liked that. Like spaghetti. I was having spaghetti. I mean, this is back in when I was getting 30 points a day, so it must have been points plus. And or just the regular smart points. What else is on here? French onion soup, which it says back then the points were 6 points. I know I could make that for less than 6 points. Pork roast, which I don't eat a lot of pork, but just things like this. I'm going back and looking at this stuff, but when I was following these menus, I was losing a boatload of weight because I had a boatload of weight to lose back then. I don't have this one dated that I'm looking at right now. A lot of times I would date them to tell me what date, what week it was. And I do that now. Like when I have it up on my refrigerator, I say the week of, and that way when I go back, I can pull it out later. And I'll go back to my weight loss chart here and see how I did that week. So right now for the month of September, I can tell you how I've done in September. Right now I've lost 6.3 for the whole month of September. I've got now since I weigh in every day on my chart, I have one more weigh-in day for the month. And that's what I go by from the first to the end of the month on how much weight I've lost for the month. So over 6 pounds. So that's not bad, for almost 66 years old. So anyway, let me show you what I've had to eat, because I've rambled on now for 15 minutes without even showing you anything I've eaten. Let me show that to you now, and I'll be back to wrap it up. For my breakfast this morning, I have 1 egg, 2 egg whites, scrambled for 0 points. I have a half of a banana and a half a cup of blueberries for 0 points. And I have one of my breakfast cookies for 1 point. This is the oatmeal banana breakfast cookie recipe that I got a while back from Weight Watchers with Carrie. So that's 1 point, and I have 2 points in my coffee, so it's a 3-point breakfast. My mid-morning snack today is 1 cup of grapes for 0 points and 1 light cheese stick for 1 point. So it is a 1-point snack. Well, for lunch I had intended to have a BLT, but I'm out of tomatoes, so I just have a bacon and lettuce sandwich. Still 4 points. I trimmed my light English muffin to 54 grams, so it's only 2 points. 4 slices of Canadian bacon from Kroger for 1 point. 1 tablespoon of Miracle Whip Light for 1 point. So 4 points in my sandwich, and then I just have a couple pepper slices for 0 points. So it's a 4-point lunch. I'm having a 1-point dinner tonight. I have about just a little over 2 ounces of chicken that I had left over from last night that I tossed in some Frank's hot sauce. That's 0. And just a lettuce salad with 2 tablespoons of the Bold House chunky cheese dressing for 1 point. So it is a 1-point dinner. Well, at the end of the day, I decided to go ahead and have a bag of popcorn because I was only at 12 points, and I thought that was just way too low. So I had the bag of popcorn to bring me up to 15 points, and that's where I ended my day. So, but I had a good day on plan. I got a couple miles in today walking. We'll see what the scale does tomorrow. So, I mean, I was back down under 200 today, so I'm hoping to stay under there now. I don't want to see that 2 there again. So, tomorrow we're going to a Mexican restaurant for lunch. It's not the restaurant I thought we were going to, so I'm going to have to try to find the menu to see what they have there. We'll see. I'll figure something out there. So, I'll let you go, and then I will let you know tomorrow everything that I've had to eat. I don't know that I will record my lunch, but I'll record everything else for sure. So, okay, I'll see you tomorrow on my daily vlog.